Hey guys, and welcome to the first ever episode of Ladies Brunch by EATO. I'm joined with my girls today to discuss the latest topics and the juiciest gist. My name is Mieke Turkson, your host, and I'm joined by these lovely ladies.
My name is Gina Castel.
I'm Sasha,
And I'm Amira, Yuuni.
Today we're going to be discussing the topics of careers, dating, and a little bit of etiquette thrown into it. Yeah, let's jump right in. All right, I want us to jump right into the topic of dating, y'all. I've heard some stories, I've heard some nightmares that I really want to get into. Please read out what you were reading earlier, because I think everyone at the table needs to hear this.
Let's get ready for
Let's
this.
go.
So, we're out on a date. We've been seeing each other for a while. She gets a phone call. Suddenly, she looks destroyed. Her fiance had just died in a car accident.
Wait a second. Hold on. This is from a guy's perspective.
Yeah.
I even thought I was expecting a woman's perspective. Let me get this straight. Let's run this back. A guy is on a date with a girl.
Correct.
She gets a phone call.
Yes.
Up and leaves. Or
Proceeds
No,
to
she didn't
look
leave.
Distraught, destroyed.
She just looks
He
distraught.
then asks, "What's wrong?" She says, "My fiance has just
The
been in a
audacity.
motorcycle
let's run that.
accident."
Hold on a second.
Run that back.
Let's run that back. Why are you on the date?
In the first place.
When you have a fiance.
The fact that she actually even tells him that is...
Right.
What are you doing on the dates when you have a fiance?
I'm wondering how that
boyfriend.
plays out.
How
You
does
know,
that work?
what you get the phone call, you come back, you're like, sorry, I have to go, but my fiance just died.
Huh?
It sounds like a lie though. Like an
No,
excuse
I
to run away
That is
from. I don't know.
very
like,
elaborate.
Wait,
I mean,
now
it's
that
just-
you mention it, I'm like, that sounds like a lie that I would say just to like leave a really.
You could choose
Yes,
any
like,
lie
she
in the
doesn't want
world
to
and
break
it's
up.
that
scary.
You could choose any lie in the world and you choose that particular
I think
lie.
she doesn't
God
mind.
punish you. If you're lying about that, God punish you. When you actually get a fiance, then you'll know. Then you'll know.
That's why the men say fear women. But I mean, fear men more.
Yeah, fear them, please.
No, fear
Okay.
men more.
But
Yes and
also,
no.
what are you gonna do? Like, dog on her while she's on a date?
I mean, you can't
And
even
she's
get
already
mad.
found her husband? Like, no.
You can't get mad.
You can't get mad.
I get mad though.
You can't, what? I mean,
You guys were giving the wrong impression. The wrong impression. I swear we're not like this on a daily basis. It's the mimosas. It's the
I mean, you can't
mimosas.
even get mad. So,
Yeah.
I mean, will you console her or will you
Console
get
you
mad?
and who?
Like, oh,
No,
sorry,
I'm
my
sorry.
lord.
I'm sorry. I don't know the guy, and I'm sorry. But there's no guarantee you're telling me the truth. The fact that you even lied in the first place, how do I know that what you're telling is actually
Yeah.
I'm just trying to figure out why are you on the date?
Why
and
are
we
you
have
on
a
the
fiance?
date?
That's delicious.
true?
right
Yeah,
there.
I don't think there's space for like feeling sorry for her.
Do you know what? Are you
About
about
the
to tell me that you're
situation,
3
no.
months pregnant now? Like, what is next? Do you have children at home waiting for you? I don't know.
No.
I feel bad. I mean, sorry for this woman's loss. But yeah, what a dating nightmare. I've had a few bad dates, but nothing to that
Never.
level.
that's
I
too
think
much.
definitely in this Accra, we've all had our share of. You look like you want to say something.
Accra men are scary. I'm in like,
Okay.
the stories going round. My goodness. I mean, I've had a couple of experiences with especially married men. You know, men in like their
Why is
mid.
that always the case?
I don't know if they're not satisfied. I don't know what exactly they're looking for. Like men in like their mid 40s. So there was this time I had to help a friend out with a couple of stuff at a hotel. So I was done and I was coming out and I saw a group of men and they were like, you know, like sort of signaled each other. I was like, girl, come in. And this guy just, clearly you could tell that the man was married. I mean, he wasn't wearing a ring, but
Yeah,
Well,
like
you can tell.
you know what it
You know,
is?
like-
I don't care what you guys say. There is a marriage body.
But yes,
Oh, yeah,
yes.
yes.
There's a dad body
Yeah.
and there's a marriage body, and you'll know what I'm talking. We will cut that in later. You will know what I know. You will know what I'm talking about.
So-
Insert marriage body. Anyway,
So I mean, I was holding like a couple of stuff, right? And the guy was like, "Well, let me help you." And I was like, "You know, I'm fine." He said, "Let me help you." And I was like, "Why? Like, how many side chicks do you have?" I don't know why I was being pushed to say that. I was like, "She wants to know," with a wink. Do you know how disgusting? I was
That's
like,
a
good.
with a wink.
Not my dad's
Big
friend.
red flag.
Trying to get at
right?
me. Your
I
father's
know,
friend.
right? I know, right? So I mean, I was like, this guy, like, you know, are they selling audacity or where are these men getting this audacity from? But I was just like, you know, that's fine. I was like, no, I'm not interested. So I insisted, and then that was it. So later on, I go on like a steady date with a friend, and then I see this man and his wife seated there. The guy was so uncomfortable. God, I was just.
You should have
I just wanted to go
exposed
like,
him.
Is this
It's
one?
so
Excuse me, is that the side chick you were telling me about?
It's so tempting, but you don't want to be that crazy
Yeah.
person. You don't want to be the crazy
You just
woman.
have to-
That's
Unless you have the
oh,
time and
it's
energy.
funny that I see you get. Don't be that person. I would come up acting like I'm a colleague. Be like, hey, it's great to see you, Charles. It's great to see you. And the wife would be like, who is that? You've done your part. You've done your part. The wife is asking questions now. You go and enjoy your dinner with your best friend.
Exactly.
Saying.
I really would have just kept it pushing. You who? Never heard of you.
Never felt that emotion. I have no idea who this person is.
I'm new to the city. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Sometimes it's not even the married men in the city. Yes, it's definitely a problem here, but sometimes you just get a little bit of weirdness
It's
from the
just
single
the
guys.
men. It's just
Oh,
the
no,
men.
a lot.
It's just
A
the
lot.
men. It's just the men.
No, but I also think that maybe their experiences with women gives them that audacity to say and do
But
the things
also,
that they
like,
do.
sorry,
It's
what
just that
are we
don't really
doing?
know.
Yeah,
Not us.
What are we
Maybe.
collectively doing that's making them behave
Right.
like
Yeah, you girls, please, what are you guys doing? Because you are spoiling our market. It's spoiling it.
Answer in the
Honestly.
comments
I'm not
below.
even going to
Honestly.
point fingers. I think we've all dealt with our own respective experiences. I remember I went out on a movie date, just like an Accra movie date night. And this guy, we got all the way up to the stairs. We bought our tickets, our popcorn, had our little like candy, whatever, about to walk into the movie theater, only for this guy to say, I forgot my chapstick. And then runs over to runs all the way down the escalators into the parking lot, made me wait for him outside the theater just so he could get his lip balm. First of all, if you don't get it popping with some Vaseline and call it a day.
Why couldn't
Well,
you-
he wants to kiss her in this.
Second of all, what is happening with your lips that you think
Yeah, you need it so urgently.
One.
so specific? Why did you even
No, I
tell
think
me
he was
about
he
it?
was up to
He
something
really
else.
jogged off, He really was like, oh, my chapstick. And then just
No, he was
scurried
up to
away.
something. He was up to something. You can't tell me he went all the way down for that.
Oh no, I saw he returned and he had the chapstick in his hand and he was like, there's something that guys do when they put on chapstick. It's so aggressive. It's like, and I don't understand why they
Just
do
turn
that.
their whole head. It's like you don't need to do that.
don't.
The chapstick goes around your lips. That's
You
it.
don't go around the
And it's
chapstick.
so aggressive. Like you're not in the mountains
They
on
do
like
a whole,
minus
like,
20-degree weather.
Improv dance, It's just like
It's like the shoulder turn with
Bruh.
the chapstick. So y'all, when it comes to dating in general, I want to know what are your standards and what are your deal breakers? I actually want to hear this from each of you.
Oh,
I think I'm going to
goodness.
get some different
Deal
answers.
breaker for me is-
Deal breaker for you.
Complaining while we're on a date. Like seriously, you have a problem with your mother, your brothers, your friends, all your exes, you're not cool with them. Like, what is your problem? That's like a red flag. You seem to have issues with everybody.
Common
You're complaining
denominator
about the
is
food, you're complaining to the bartender. I'm like,
Exactly.
homie, we're not going further than this.
Right,
Thank
that's
you
what
very
I'm saying,
much.
common denominator. Maybe you are the problem in this
Yeah.
situation.
Yeah, exactly. Have you
Maybe.
checked yourself?
Yeah.
some
Okay, so
shadow work.
standards, basic standards. If you had to name like one basic standard that every date must meet. And don't say something like you have to have all your teeth. Like you gotta
No,
like, a basic
not physically, as in behavior.
Like any
right?
sort
Yeah.
of standard.
Yeah. He definitely has to be respectful.
Yeah.
Definitely, and nice. Like you could even tell, like when you go out and they're really being extra nice to you. You could be like, maybe this guy when he comes here a lot, he tips well, he's friendly to them. I can't stand rude people.
I would say that
I'm
too.
sorry.
Definitely is a basic standard. Like your compassion and your courtesy.
Yeah.
If you're nice to other people, I'm gonna be nice to you.
You'll be a good
shows,
husband.
like how you relate with other people shows how you relate with me.
Me,
So
yeah, exactly.
If you're rude to other people,
Oh, you don't.
but you're trying to be nice to me in the beginning, I know you're just gonna be rude to me.
Later,
Right, no,
yes.
because I definitely dealt with something like that. I was like, why is he rude to anyone else? But he nice to me though, so it's okay. 1 month later, absolute dick.
And especially when you're
Absolutely
younger,
dick.
you
It's
think
no
that that's like, well, a lot of young girls aspire for that, or they go for that, where they're like, oh, I like a guy who's like rude to everyone else, but like nice to me.
That is
No,
the
ma'am.
dumbest
And
thing
it's
I've
like,
ever
no.
heard.
No, man.
You're
you don't
gonna
want
wait 2 months,
And
you're
he
gonna
would-
be dating this man, and he's gonna be the devil to you.
that. Right. You'd
And
be like,
now-
why me?
Yeah, who are you?
Your
You're
dating
special.
horror story is read by us. On the
Yeah.
next episode.
Yeah.
Right, on the
So-
next episode. Submit them and then we'll put your shit out there for free.
Don't
No,
do that.
kidding. Don't do that. Don't do that.
but
Standards and deal breakers for you.
Deal breakers, I would say just, again, anyone rude to service people or just in general, if you're just rude to anyone. But also, if you're not funny, like if I can't, if the whole time I'm sitting there and carrying the whole table, as in I'm being every single comedian in this earth, then there's no way it can happen. Deal breaker. Because comedy, just humor, naturally makes you live longer.
Life is stressful as it is, please.
Right. So I
make me smile.
Girl, in this economy, shit is tough.
Not in this economy. You cannot afford to be dull.
Standard, I would say, is just, like, if you're gonna ask me out, be ready to
handle it.
You know.
Right.
Because you're asking
say it how it is.
Yeah.
Be ready to
Put your money where your mouth is,
Let's run
please.
that back,
Thank you.
If you're gonna ask me out, big spender, baby. That's what we want. That's what we need. Because I'm not.
I don't know why I'm doing that.
Yeah,
I don't know why I'm doing that.
proverbial.
Proverbial dollars sprinkling everywhere.
What are your
Deal breaker? A deal breaker for me will be an arrogant and overly confident
Oh,
guy.
God. Oh,
I
God.
have a story actually.
Let's get
That's
into
true.
it.
I've had some horrible experiences with guys, and sometimes honestly, the audacity. Goodness. I had a guy tell me once that, you know what, I like you. I feel, and you know what, confident.
Yeah, no, I know the type.
With a chest.
Yeah.
I like you. I really like you. I just need you to give me one eye every day and you fall in love with me.
Why do they do that? Why is it mathematical?
That's because they didn't know what love is in the first
Exactly.
place.
What makes you think I need a certain amount of the day? I can
Yeah,
decide right
yeah.
now.
That you fall in love with
Decided
me.
right now, I don't like you.
I was just like,
Why do I need an hour every day?
I was so confused, and I mean after he says that, he was like, you know, me, you can't be with me and then be with another guy. I mean, and if you're with me, wherever you go, I will know because my boys will tell me.
Yeah.
What? Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. Wait a minute.
He's a girl.
Wait a minute. Pour the champagne. I got some tea. Why do men here? I particularly noticed this in Accra. Why is that some of these men who are out on the scene, we'll call them scene guys. I'm not gonna name names. The men on the scene love to say, if you go out, I'm gonna know about it. First of all, who made you the CIA?
That is correct.
Why are you like a secret intelligence agency
Now you're threatening
just
me.
monitoring every move that I make?
Yeah,
And who is on the street? Which rats are on the street
That's what I'm
coming to
saying.
tell my business because I wanted to get on a table at Bloom and
Maybe
shake
your
my
friend
hands.
works for him.
Listen,
Whole time it'd be the bouncer of freaking.
the whole time it's the bouncer or the woman who keeps an eye on the toilet.
You know I can
coming
pay
to
them and they
snitch
don't
on me.
want to roll now.
Listen,
No way.
I cannot stand for it. Not in this
When
Accra.
the guy said that, I was actually confused. I looked at him and I was like, I said, oh yeah. I mean, I will know. So you can't just, if you tell me I'm going, you have to go here. And mind you, this is literally the first time I'm talking to the guy.
I think they feel like when they
Are you my
bully
father?
you, you
Like,
submit.
are you my dad?
Because this is bullying, literally. It's like
Again, it goes back
threatening
to
you, like, oh.
So whenever I'm
Yeah.
with you now, I can't have my freedom. So now I'm like literally restricted. And you can't put a ring on it. So what are you talking
That's the thing.
about?
Sometimes these men, they'll put little like Easter eggs just to see how
Yeah.
far they can go. So
Yeah.
if they make commentary like that and you're just like, you'll never find out. Secretly in their mind, they're like, okay, I can already establish a sense
yeah.
of dominance or like
Yeah.
see if she's ready to be submissive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not the one.
Who submit
I'm really
to
not the
who?
one. Submit to who? We're not the clearly don't date any of
Nah.
us. We are not the ones. We are not the ones over here.
Yeah, because we know how that's going to end. You'll be
Not the ones.
miserable.
In the same
Yeah.
conversation, the guy goes like, oh, I can see that you're the type that likes to enjoy. I can do that. I can spend on you, you know? And I mean, it was, I looked at
Promises,
her.
promises.
I was
Yeah,
like,
that they
"You're
can't
thankful."
keep.
Like, I'm not confident, I just know myself. Like, yeah, I'm the man. You know?
Asandeba.
It's the way. It's the way she's irritating.
Because she's doing it so accurate.
She said,
Because they have so much chest.
Yeah, like really puff out their chest.
Like,
Cool. First of all,
home
if
and
you don't
take
calm
your
down
vitamins.
with your 5'6",
Yeah.
literally just
Oh
relax.
my
And you
Relax
know
for a
your
second.
son's
I know I'm
fifth
short,
birthday.
but honestly, I'm just saying.
I don't
No,
think
thank
it was
God there's
like
some good
5'6".
good
I'm
men
sure it
out
was
there,
like
so.
5'4", 'cause that guy was
5'4". I'm 5'2".
Okay.
Wait a minute.
We cannot be on the
Listen,
same level.
let's not discriminate about height. Let's not discriminate about. They love to. No, but why is it that
No,
people
we're
come
gonna
after Ghanaian
discriminate.
men and their heights? I don't like that.
Because why
Yeah,
not?
it's true. They come after them.
They are short.
Mika,
They do.
they are giving garden gnome. Guys, garden.
So wait, does that mean that the short ones are the ones that are saying all these things?
Garden.
These are the bad dates.
I feel like it's like
Hey,
short
please, you
man
people,
syndrome.
Because you
need
also have to
to-
overcompensate
please,
for what
we
you don't
cannot
have.
have that
Wait,
type.
do you think it's like a Napoleon complex?
Oh, definitely.
Really? I don't
Most
think I've
definitely.
experienced it firsthand, but maybe everyone I've dated is
I
naturally
haven't.
taller than me because I'm
Short.
I'm a Christmas elf. But
I
yeah.
feel like short men see the need to overcompensate
Yeah.
for their height. So they talk a lot. Like here, I don't have the height, but I can do this.
Yeah,
You know?
and it's
I
just-
don't have this, but
Right.
I've
But
got
I
this.
ice you out.
It might be common, but
Pushing on you.
it might be common, but I have experienced that with just regular, like
Yeah,
tall
just,
guys.
Just tall guys.
I think
yeah.
it just depends.
I think it
Maybe
depends
just
on the
more
ego.
common with the
Yeah.
short
But
ones.
Okay,
But I think on
I'm sorry, I'm not a
average-
part of it.
on average, Ghanaian men aren't tall, and so that's why we find it that it's more prevalent.
Yeah.
I think I
Because
see
if
I see
you
what
go
you mean.
to like America, on average, men there are taller.
Oh, they're eating fertilizer.
What is
They're
it? Yeah,
tall.
I don't know what GMOs are in American food. All of
swear
them are
that
the
they're
size
huge.
of like Tyrannosaurus rexes. I mean, they're big for no reason. Absolutely no reason. Well, guys, that is all the time that we have for today. I want to thank you so much for joining us on the first ever episode of Ladies Brunch presented by EATO. Once again, I'm your host, Mieke Turkson.
Gina Castel.
Sasha Quartey.
And Amira, Yuuni.
We'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.